I want to kind of fast forward a little bit
Mhm.
because I'm fascinated, with where you want to get to next. What's something that you're looking to accomplish here in the next year?
So, I wish you'd asked me that a year ago. A year ago, my burning desire was to write a book, and then I finished it. So my book is done, and I'm super happy about it. So now I gotta have a new mountain, right? So I would say, I've got a very, close-knit team. It's my son, Justin, works for me full time. He's an agent, and my daughter, Tasia, she works for me full time. And they, of course, both work remotely from their homes in Ohio. They're both licensed, and they both work for me full time. I don't even say they work for me. We just do. It's
Yeah,
like family
yeah,
dinner. With a little bit more professionalism. Not much, but a little bit,
yeah.
tiny bit more. Um, and so this, in a very real way, John, this is my dream. You know, I've got my little brokerage. I'm able to travel. I'm able to go to the beach whenever I want. I get to work with people that I, of course, near and dear to my heart. And I'm watching them succeed in ways I could have never imagined, to be honest. They are not following my lead. They're doing their own thing, and they're taking
Yeah.
this business in directions that I didn't even conceive of. And, so I'm super proud of them in case you can't tell. But I would say I want to hire the rest of my kids if I can. If they're listening, you should all come work for me. The other is I think as I am, I'm in my 50s and I really just want to create content. That's all I want to do. I want to write, I want to interact with people, I want to learn what makes a seller tick, what makes an investor tick, what makes a buyer tick, and what makes I don't know maybe 10 more books. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know where the
yeah.
end is. Maybe other states. I don't really know. I know that we've barely scratched the surface of what we can do in our market. So I would say just to grow personally, professionally, um, revenue, listing, impact, all of it. I want to grow all of it.
No, I love it. What's the name of your book?
It's called You Can Sell It. It's targeted at home sellers who are either, hopefully they're going to hire somebody. I mean, realtors like you to hire realtors.
Yeah.
But whether they do or they don't, I mean, I'm a realist. I've tried to break down the entire process, whether it's for home sellers, for startup realtors, or people who've never done listings before. It's on Amazon, it's on iTunes, Kindle, Audible, wherever you go, it's there. Um, and it it it's really just it was a chance for me to get it all out of my head and move on to other stuff. And
It's one of my goals. I've been thinking about writing a book for, I don't even know, 5, 6 years. You probably can't see it, but um it real estate cheat code, right? That's the idea.
I like it.
That's awesome.
We
I'm
should.
gonna pick it up.
I'll
I'm gonna
talk to
pick it
you
up.
offline about this because there were some tools that took that from a 20-year to-do list item to making it happen. And I can share those with you because they're kind of like disproportionate returns type tools, and
Yeah,
they're free. Most of them are free, but
I
it's more
love it.
about right up here. It's right here,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
most of it.
No, I love
Yep.
it. Glenn, what are you
Yeah.
looking to do in the next
Mhm.
5 years?
Um, I would say just keep expanding, keep traveling. Personally, I would like to see more of this world while I can still get around. And my wife and I love to travel. We do as often as we can. It's funny. All of our vacations used to be to tropical locations, all of them, until we moved to one. And now all of our vacations are to other places that we're seeing the United States, one state at a time, and it's been fascinating. I would like to see my kids um, become whatever it is they want to become. They're all kind of chasing their own thing, in their own way. It's
Yeah.
even the two that work. We have 6 kids, and so the two, Justin and Tasia, even though they're with me full time, they both have other dreams, and I'm fully
Mhm.
on board with encourage. Even if it sadly takes them away from me, that's okay.
Mhm.
You know, they'll be that's okay because there's room for
Yeah.
all of it. Not just in real estate. There's room for all of it. Everybody should expand. Everybody should get to the point where, they're where they want to be, where you have to think up new dreams.
I
Mhm,
like that. When you have to think of new dreams, I like that.
mhm.
Glenn, What's a legacy goal for you? What's a goal you want to hit when you're no longer here?
I have not given one moment. I'm going to live to be 120, so I got a while to come up with this one. When I'm not here, I would like to see um, real change in the real estate industry. I'm not giving it a wholesale indictment. It's not that. I just think,
Right.
just the based on the one thing you quoted at the beginning of this episode, that is deplorable. Any other industry that has that kind of crash and burn rate, um, especially when we have 2 million members, right?
Yeah.
There are more licensed realtors than there are homes for sale right now. I mean, we should not. Something is wrong. There's a systemic problem, and I don't know the answer. I'm not pretending to. I'm just saying that
Sure.
I would like to see in some tiny way that I could at least contribute to the conversation.
Yeah. We do know what the answer is. The answer is what you had very in the very beginning of you getting licensed and what I had in the very beginning of me getting licensed.
Hmm.
Someone that said,
Hmm.
"Hey John, hey Glenn, like, all right, follow me around. I will show you how success in real estate works and looks like." So, um, no, I love it. I'm right there with you. I mean, that's my passion
We're going to need a
is
picture.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh, I said we're going to need a
that's my
pitcher of beer
passion.
to sort that one out.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably
I
gonna
and
need more than that.
this is but this is why, when this popped up on my email, um, I was like, you know what? Any chance I can get to to confab with other realtors about this industry is time well spent. I'm super
Yeah.
happy with what now I've discovered you. I've heard several of your episodes, and they are very uplifting. I will definitely grant you that they do take you to a better place. So
Yeah.
keep it up.
I have